Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. We are gonna start the week off with the perfect weekday makeup. I feel like there's always weekend tutorials, but like what about the weekdays? So essentially it's gonna be like an everyday look. This is very much what I've been doing every day. I do wanna try a couple of new products though, so I'll sprinkle some of those in here too, but the technique is honestly what I've been doing. This is perfect for running errands, if you're a busy mom, if you are hopping on Zoom calls, going to school, going to work. This is gonna like look polished, but also not be too much work, you know? I feel like that's just where most of us are every day. We just need something super effortless, super easy to do. So tell you what, ever since I did the Strawberry Girl makeup, I have completely changed how I've been doing my base makeup for an everyday situation. I usually go in with bronzer and concealer only. So like this is a foundationless look, which is kind of unlike me, but I've been really into it. I did want to throw on this Refy primer. This is the Face Primer Glow and Sculpt. This is something that was like viral all over TikTok a while back. It could very well still be viral, I don't know. I bought it a while ago and then I've been meaning to try it. I've been saving it for like filming with. But anyway, we're gonna use this as a primer. I really hope that it works well with whatever I've got today because listen, you guys, I had quite the experience this morning. I had to redo my skincare 2 times, okay? Because I put on all my skincare, I tried a new sunscreen, it started to pill off of my face, like ball up. And then I was like, okay, so I wiped off all my skincare, did it all over again, tried another new sunscreen, same thing happened. So I still have like little bits that are kind of balling up on the face, but I just like didn't want to like waste too much product. Anyway, so hopefully this goes on well. Here's the packaging. It's very, very simple. You just take the lid off and then I see this all over TikTok. We just kind of roll it onto the face. You know what this is reminding me of? Who remembers that L'Oreal foundation that had like a little sponge, a little like roll-on sponge? I do. I will pop up a picture. Hopefully I can find it. If so, picture will be right here. And if it's not there, it means I couldn't find it. But it was like the little roll-on like foundation. I had that stuff and I sure did love it. It applied way too much because it was really fun to use, but I sure did love it, like I said. This feels nice. It's kind of a fun application. Oh, it's a little more emollient than I pictured. It's got a nice like slip to it. Almost like it has some sort of an oil in there. Feels really good though. I don't want to like rub it into my skin too much just in case, but I feel like that's nice skin prep. Everyone's skin always looks so nice when they apply this, so I was like, I want to try it. My skin looks really pretty. That looks nice. So like I said, I usually go in with bronzer and concealer only, and Persona Cosmetics just dropped a new shade of their bronze multi-stick, so I was like, let me try it today. This is in the shade Mojave, and it's their now lightest shade. I'm so excited. So let's see. I think I'm kind of debating. Well, you know what? I think I'll just go straight in. This might be a bad idea, but hopefully not. Just kind of going along the jawline, down the nose, and then I'm just gonna buff that out with a brush. I was really hoping that this shade would work well for me because I am super heavy-handed with bronzer products usually. Not always on purpose, it's just the way I am, you know? And this shade just looked like a much better match for me versus some of the other shades that they have. So I'm just gonna blend this out. I love the subtle shape that gave to the skin. It hardly looks like makeup, this color. It's just like a little bit of warmth. Not too much at all. I feel like it always looks a little funny when it's just bronzer. And then I promise once the concealer comes on, it's like, wait, a full look, but also looks like skin still. I'm adding a little more. I don't know, I just want to. Same thing, just blending that out with a brush. All right, now I'm gonna take the Tower 28 concealer. I've just been loving this specific concealer for this look. And this is honestly what changed my life. This concealer placement, which I've seen all over TikTok for a long time now. But honestly, I feel like Hailey Bieber did it a little different than what I've seen. So this is kind of what I learned from her. Just the tiniest bit in like this area here of the eye. And then we do just a little on the forehead. And at first it feels like it's not gonna be enough, but then it is. And I've been loving, I actually stole this from her as well, this Hourglass brush to blend it out. I don't know what it is, but this is the brush she used. Since I had it, I was like, I'll use it. And now I'm addicted to using this brush while blending out concealer. I don't know. It just really does something. So I just work from the bottom of the face up, and you can see how you can just like kind of shape out the cheeks a little bit. See that? But then it like still looks like skin. I don't know. I'm so into it. I feel like I'm a little behind. Like I feel like a lot of people have been doing their makeup like this. But I was not a believer. I thought there's no way that's gonna work, but it sure does. And then see, like that's plenty of concealer to take all the way up under the eyes and then even drag it up if you want. Just a little dollop in the corner. Who knew? Here I was doing full triangles under the eyes just out of habit for years. This is all I needed. And then this, I like to kind of just sweep almost like an arch shape and then drag what's left down the center of the nose. Here's where I will add some more concealer if I feel like I need it. Honestly, I feel like this gives pretty good coverage, but this blemish here has been camping out for way too long on my face, so I'm just gonna cover that a little more. But other than that, I feel like I'm happy with how the skin looks. You honestly probably don't need to do this step, but out of habit, I always do. Just pressing everything into the skin with my sponge. Persona also dropped a new shade in their blush multi-stick. This is Guava. They are marketing it as like the perfect transition blush shade from summer to fall. Look how pretty this is. I'm really excited to try it. So I'm just gonna melt some of this on the back of my hand. And then, you know, I'm gonna pick it up with a little foundation brush. I think this one's Fenty. Just gonna really pack it into the bristles, make sure it's evenly distributed, and then pop this on the cheeks for blush today. You know what else I've been into? It's a little bit of like a nose blush too. This is not like my invention, okay? But like for every day, I think it's so pretty. Just adds a little bit of a healthy hint of color to the center of the face. I also just recently just kind of like tap blush on the forehead a little too, a little on the chin, not too much, but just so it all looks cohesive and purposeful. And then I'm going back in with the sponge. A lot of people don't wear powder. I certainly do. This is the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom powder. The shade is Cherry Blossom. It's like a light pink. I've been so into this because I feel like it brightens while also kind of blending into my skin tone. So this is where I press some powder into the T-zone. I can't live without a little powder, folks. I have to have it. I feel like if you want your makeup to last, you really have to set it. And I don't even care if it's like a light makeup day. If it's a busy work day or a weekday or whatever, like I need it to wear well, you know? So just pressing a little powder over top of everything. Sometimes after powder, I will go back in with my blush brush and just kind of pat a bit more cream on the cheeks, just so I get that freshness with the longevity. I'm brushing through my brows now, and I'm telling you, that Strawberry Girl makeup really inspired something for me because I have been loving brow pens. Specifically, I'm back to my NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen. So I'm just filling in the brows super lightly with this. I'm kind of into like a more just, I don't want to say barely there brow, okay, because I like my brows to show up, but I'm not worried about like a full filled in brow as much. The nice thing about this is once it kind of dries, you can actually brush through it and it turns a little more powdery. Kind of disperses those lines a little bit more. I don't know, I'm just really into it. All right, so now that my brows are filled in, I usually go in with like a little bronzer, but I did actually want to try this shade. So I bought 2 shades of this new Merit eyeshadow. I've only tried the purple one so far, and I wanted to try this one. This is called Studio. I just think this would be like a really good, quick, everyday color. So we're trying this out. It honestly kind of looks like bronzer. So I'm applying this to the eyelid and also whatever's left on the brush on the lower lash line too. You know what else I've been doing? Also from the Strawberry Girl makeup, I've been using my brow pen as eyeliner. I don't know if that's recommended, but it makes the best teensy tiny baby wing. Because I don't want a lot. Like I don't like a heavy like liquid liner on myself. And then this matching like my brows and like my lashes, I just think it looks so much more natural that way. Just a teensy baby wing. Let's go into some mascara. I'm gonna use the Tower 28 mascara. And I'm just applying that to both the top and bottom lashes. All right, I'm just wiping any foundation that got on the lips. I love taking a more cool toned brown liner, even with everyday looks. I line my lips with it, and then kind of blur the lines with my fingers. Because I just feel like this gives like a sophistication. You look more put together with lip liner on. But then you can really just apply whatever color you want in the middle. So now that that's applied, I know it looks kind of funny right now. I actually did buy the tinted lip gloss from Refy, and I'm really excited to try this. I got the shade Blush. Woo! I just thought it would be like the perfect everyday kind of a lip. So let's see. Oh yeah, ooh. I'm gonna really build that up and let it kind of melt into the lip liner. That is gorge. That's so pretty. The lip liner that I use, by the way, is Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Lip Crayon in the shade 3.5 Storm or Stormy. I'm not sure which way to pronounce it. They dry down really fast, so I'm almost wondering if I would have liked maybe a different lip liner for this, because it just seems to be staying put, which is not a bad thing, right, for a lip liner, but I was hoping it would blend a little more. Oh wait, I think it is. I think it's blending. It's just taking a minute. How pretty is that gloss though? I love it. Okay, we are going to assess the situation, which means a little more blush, just to the apples of the cheeks. Honestly, like, I like where the bronzer is at. I mean, I'm out of habit. I'm just taking what's left on the bronzer brush and kind of going all over. But I love how this is looking. I'm gonna take my MAC Fix Plus Stay Over Setting Spray, which I've been using all over again because this was actually on sale during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. It already happened, but I've been seeing though that they've been putting some of their past products back on sale. I don't know. Anyway, I recommended this in that video and then it's just been on my desk and I've been using it every day. So this is the, MAC setting spray. I'm just gonna take that and set all over. I just feel so put together in this style of makeup, but it's so easy, so effortless, like genuinely, I can get this done in just a few minutes, especially without foundation. Like, are you kidding? Also, I don't feel like I need highlighter when I use the cream products, like a cream blush or a cream bronzer. Okay, last but not least, I've been setting my brows with the Rare Beauty brow gel. This stuff is so interesting. It's like a pomade meets a gel. So it gives you a really nice hold. It's gonna give you more of that like stuck to your head kind of a brow look. So if you're not into that, you might not like this, but I've been really into it. I think it's really pretty. I'm gonna kind of tame the top of my brows here. But I've been really liking a little less filling in the brows, like a little more brow pen situation versus brow pencil for every day. I don't know, I'm a new woman. I'm just adding a little more blush, okay? Making sure it's exactly how I want it. Obsessed. This to me is quite literally the perfect weekday makeup look. I just feel like you would be polished no matter what you're doing, whether you're dropping your kids off to school, going to work, going to school yourself, hopping on Zoom calls, like I said. You know, like it's good to feel somewhat put together. Doesn't take a lot of time, but you feel like you're kind of like in control of your day in a very effortless way. That rhymed. Paired with a gray hoodie, some gold earrings, like you really can't go wrong. If you can't tell, I'm obsessed with this look. It's actually perfect for every day. So, oh, also really quick, I love all the things that I tried today. So happy with how everything turned out. Love the bronzer, love the blush, love the lip gloss, and the primer so far feels great. So I'll keep you guys posted, but so far so good. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what your current everyday routine is. Like, what does your weekday makeup look like? How much time do you guys spend on your everyday look? I would love to know. Hopefully this is some inspo for you guys moving into a new week. And yeah, thanks for watching. I love you all so much. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.